live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by the pride of Plainfield, New Jersey. It's Jay Williams.
Look at you, giving my hometown some love. Respect to the Queen City. It's going to be a big-time game tonight. Let's see who's ready to play on the floor.
You are a king in those parts. You never forget where it all began. And we're ready to start this one at midcourt. The drive, right to the basket. Gets to the basket, but it's no good. To Thompson, trying to cash in. Yes, Klay Thompson. Missed his first. That one goes.
Look, as a player, this stuff happens all the time. No need to make this into something bigger than what it really is. Move on to the next play, get locked in.
Had a good look there, but it's no good. To Paul George. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Thompson. Yes, Klay Thompson. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Willie Cauley-Stein able to recover with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Thompson. Wide open look, won't go.
Look, sometimes it takes a little while to get into the flow of the game. During the next timeout or during the next break in action, take the ball, go shoot it. See the ball go through the net a couple of times.
Cauley-Stein, the pass taken away by the Clippers.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
Kawhi Leonard against the former Cougar. Willie Cauley-Stein rejects it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Knocked loose. Clippers have it. Kawhi Leonard, 2-4 now.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Curry with the ball. Here comes the screen. Curry to Green. Curry. Now that's a contest.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Thompson. Nice pass to get things going.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Curry to bring it up. Down just a couple. Smothering D. To Leonard. Nothing going here on that drive. Kawhi Leonard. He's now 4 for 6.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Curry. Message received. Well defended. Leonard. The hot shooting continues. He's got 12 in the first quarter, including that trifecta.
And Ed, did you see how quick his release was? There was no wasted motion from the waist up.
Thompson. Double figures in the first quarter, now at 10, including that 3.
And the more and more I watch, I become mesmerized with that follow-through. That release is effortless.
Now the Clippers call a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. New blood coming in for both sides. It's the Clippers with the possession now. George. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Thompson. Textbook defense. Oh, bad pass there. Warriors have it. Curry. His first quarter struggles from deep continue. It's no good. Leonard to George. Rises for the slam. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Curry, well, an 0 for 4 start from 3, but he connects on his first of the game from downtown.
And psychologically, you need to stay in the game. Maybe drive and get the ball to the rim, but see the ball go in first.
Cashes in for 2.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Curry. To Leonard. Going to launch beyond the arc. Hits it. And the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
Oh, that was a big-time shot. But more impressive than the shot, the bench reactions. I love the celebration tactics. This is why you love this game.
Whoops. That won't go. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His team down 9. Not easy.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
And a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Missed it at the line. Clippers have got it. We're through 1 at Staples Center with the Clippers on top. Jay and I back to Southern California after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Beverly into the front court. His team on top by 8. And that's going to be out of bounds off of George. Livingston across the timeline. He'll run the offense. Thompson. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Good shot, good shot.
To Beverly. And look out.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Livingston to Alec Burks. Thompson. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Paul George. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Missed a wide-open look.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
To Paul George. From the painted area, won't go down. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Down 8. Beyond the arc for 3. And Klay Thompson does what he does best. Hits the 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Timeout called here by the Clippers. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. LA Clippers with the basketball and a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Lets it fly from long range. And Paul George good on the quick release there.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Kawhi Leonard, guarded by Klay Thompson. Lets it fly from beyond the arc to George. Fires the three. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. To Green. Nice pass to set things up. Another chance. Paul George! Huge block!
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Leonard. And Green able to clear the rebound. To Curry. Just off the mark. Lays it up and in.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Russell into the front court. They find themselves down 10. Has a look. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
Strong finish for Paul George.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Lou Williams pins it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Beverly. George. Not going down for him this time.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
To Beverly. Oh, they called the foul.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Time to shuffle things up.
Team foul number 2. That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
Leonard to Paul George for 3, and it's Cauley Stein with the rebound. It's Steph at the controls. Here's a chance from long range, and Stephen Curry. We say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
No, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Draymond Green sends it away. From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Time expires to end the first half. The Clippers are out in front. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Beverly into the front court, up by 6. Fires the 3. Patrick Beverly. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough 2s, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Curry. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. To George. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
Russell with it up top. His guys down 11. The pass taken away by the Clippers. Slam dunk.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Curry, and he buries it.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
To Beverly. Kawhi Leonard against Klay Thompson. 4-3. Kawhi Leonard is going to get 3 shots here. He struggled so far and hits the first free throw. Second and 3 is good. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. Curry into the front court. The deficit now up to 13. That's how you defend.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Leonard, and too much contact.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
George, too easy. Defense has to communicate.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. They've got it in the open floor. Stein powers it through. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
And throws it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Ed and I want to go home too, but fouls like that only stop the clock for all of us.
Paul George, a couple of free throws on the way. He struggled so far. First free throw is good. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Curry. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
And he can't convert the free throw. Curry into the front court. Down a bundle. Going to launch beyond the arc. Not that time. He misses.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away.